Habari Gani!
Umoja!
Joyous Kwanzaa, everyone. It's the first day of Kwanzaa, and if you're paying attention, you know, Umoja means unity. And that's a great thing to be about these days, unity. It's the first day of Kwanzaa. We got seven principles of Kwanzaa coming up. I encourage you to look on Wikipedia to learn a little bit about Kwanzaa. It's a great cultural holiday for African Americans. Started around in the mid-1960s. I want to say 1966, but I know it's the mid-1960s. And so to celebrate episode 41 of Cocktails for a Crisis, and we're running a little bit late tonight. We kind of took the holidays and we weren't as organized as we normally are. So the episode's coming out a little bit late. I apologize, but you know, it's still a special one we're doing for episode 41. It's the first fruits we're going to make, which is, I looked and looked and looked for a Kwanzaa cocktail, and there is no such a thing. And you would have thought by now somebody would have done it. So tonight you're going to witness history. A white guy making the first Kwanzaa cocktail, called the first fruits because I know you all know that Kwaanza is Swahili for first fruits, or it's Kwanzaa and a couple of other words in there that I can't remember. So we're going to make sort of a fruit-forward cocktail tonight, which I have to say is delicious. It's got a lot of great citrus in there that you get this time of year, and a little pineapple, and I think you're going to like it. And it doesn't, you know, it doesn't feel like a traditional holiday drink, but this is going to be your go-to Kwanzaa cocktail. So since it's got so much fruit juice in it, remember, friends, you're going to use your cocktail shaker. Notice my new cocktail shaker that Erica got me, because my old one, I broke it. And so we're going to put about 1 ounce of pineapple juice. There we go. Nice and sweet. And then we're going to put about 3/4 of an ounce of grapefruit juice. I'll squeeze some fresh ruby red grapefruit juice to make this, which is going to make it extra delicious. 3/4 of an ounce of that. There we go. And then we're going to have a 1/2 ounce of freshly squeezed orange juice. Get that whole mixed around there. Oh, it's pretty good, I gotta tell you. 1/2 ounce of that. And then about 1/4 ounce of lime juice. Give it a little zip.
Is that freshly squeezed, Rob?
This is freshly squeezed also, because I didn't freshly squeeze the pineapple juice, alas, but everything else was freshly squeezed. And then we're going to add 1.5 ounces of rum. There we go. And then we're going to put 1 little shake of orange bitters in there. Pow. And we'll do what they call a little dry shake to get it kind of mixed around there. And then we'll add some ice to this shaker. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and put ice in our cocktail glass. So we got that done. There we go. All right. So we'll get this a nice shake. You feel the cold. There we go. All right. So kind of like so. And then there's probably a little extra in there, but I want to leave enough room to add some ginger ale to sweeten it up just a touch. Give it a little zip. And give it a little stir. And then we'll give it a little color with a cherry. Here we go. Look at that. This is history, folks. The first, the one, the only Kwanzaa cocktail. The first fruits. It's got all that fruit in there. I always think of great citrus this time of year. My grandfather, you know, started Hale Brothers with his brother Benton, and they were food wholesalers, and we did get all this great produce this time of year. And I remember my brothers and I at different times did these fruit baskets. And you know, fruit baskets are kind of one of the things you see in Kwaanza too. When you see, it's almost like a cornucopia you'll see in a lot of the Kwaanza pictures. So lots of connections there. So anyway, here's to unity, Umoja. Here's to the next 6 days of Kwanzaa. Here's to a happy, happy New Year. And here's to all of you. Cheers.